Hi kids, and welcome to my channel. Venice was incredible and I have a lot of footage for you, so I've broken it down into some chapters. Feel free to skip around. Let's get lost! So I'm in Venice now. I've got 2 days here. It's a beautiful 26 degrees. I'm spot on for my budget. And yeah, just gonna wander around and get lost today and hopefully finish the day with some pizza and pasta because I can't choose between the two. Also, Aperol spritzes are so cheap, and Prosecco. Come at me. If you want to get really lost, Venice is where it's at. Remember those old screensavers on the Microsoft computers, the maze ones? It's like that. Every single corner and like piazza looks like a dead end, and then you have to find the exit. It's crazy. Like literally every single alleyway looks like a dead end, and then you get to the end and you're like, oh, it keeps going. Labyrinth. To get a pasta, but like how could I not? Fettuccine Alfredo. Dumb. I'm on a good schedule here. Every time I need to pee, get an Aperol spritz instead. So it's €1.50 to use the bathroom, otherwise this is $3.50. You do the maths. Also, Battle of the Bells every hour. That's so loud. Good quattro formaggi. we're doing it. The final piece of the puzzle. I'm trying a cannoli. I got just a plain cream one with a cherry. Nice. Definitely not a sweet tooth, but yeah, it's good. This is actually so sweet. So rude if I chuck it out. I'm just not a sweet tooth. It's nice though. Oh yeah, not for me. Oh my god, I just tried truffle salt. The truffle smell was overwhelming in the shop, and I tried the salt. I could have eaten that entire canister. It was $80 for salt. Restaurant owner just gave me a free shot of limoncello. My first limoncello. It was delicious. Can't even deal with this place already. Low key want to swim. Back to the 15th and 16th century. This is the Grand Canal, and during this time all the families were competing to build the biggest and grandest buildings. Before the 15th century, in about the 9th century, the Grand Canal was none but a mere stream. It began to take shape as to what you see today during the 15th and 16th century, where all these buildings were built and families competed to build the biggest and grandest. About 170 buildings line this canal that's 3.8 kilometers long, between 30 to 70 meters wide, and it has an average depth of 5 meters. But only 4 bridges cross it. That whole almost 4 kilometer length, and only 4 bridges cross it. So the key to getting anywhere in Venice is, of course, the ferries. I'm on a boat. Tap on, let's go. God knows how much it's going to cost me. Probably $50. I'm on a boat. Arriving on the Grand Canal. This is the biggest waterway in Venice, and we're coming up to the Ponte dell'Accademia. Wow. Taxi Venice style. That was so easy and so fun. You just tap your phone and go. It was €9.50 for a single pass. Otherwise it's €25 for a day pass. And you just tap your card every time, and it automatically changes to the most economical fare according to what trips you've taken. Get used to this. Now this is the life, having an Aperol spritz, sitting on some steps. This is the view. I have to dip my feet in, I have to. Woo. I found this great app to use that is a tour app, and it has so many different cities on it. It's completely free. It's called mytours.city. So today I'm going to walk around and go to all the highlights there and hear the stories about them. Behind me is the Scuola Grande di San Rocco. It was a school commissioned in 1550 and it's now an art museum. The way it was designed is to take you through the front door from the earthly, and as you descend up the floors to the heavenly. So that's pretty cool. Also, the guy who did all the artwork inside, he was commissioned to do that, and he won the commission over by instead of doing a sketch of what he was going to do, he did a whole painting. Boom, here you go, this is a gift, and they gave him the job to design all the walls and interior. Behind me is the San Maria Gloriosa de Freri, or de Freri as the locals affectionately call it. It was once the biggest church in Venice, although not anymore. If you notice the spire behind me as well, it's not perfectly straight, it leans slightly, but I can't really tell, can you? Behind me is the Galleria d'Accademia. It holds one of the largest collections of Venetian art in the world with over 800 pieces, and the museum itself was founded by Napoleon Bonaparte. It was originally built in the 19th century as a replacement for a nearby bridge, but the locals fell so in love with it that it remained a permanent fixture here. In the early 1900s, it was deemed unstable though, so in 1932 it was replaced from the wooden bridge with the steel and stone one you see here today. The dome building you see behind me is Basilica di Santa Maria. It was built in the 17th century as a thank you for all the hard work praying at the end of the plague. It finally ended and this was built. I didn't actually realise that weed is legal everywhere in Europe. So many dogs here. Random. I'm hoping some of these time lapses I've been doing is giving you guys a glimpse of the vibe of this city, how cool it is, connected by all these little alleyways, some with low bridges, and you just, oh, it's so cool. Around every corner you've got no idea what you're going to bump into next. The path never ends, there's so many surprises. This is the Jewish ghetto in Venice. It was founded in the 16th century, and back then the word ghetto meant foundry, but the word actually originated here, and it just meant foundry. The Jews here wore yellow hats to distinguish themselves, and there was some rules and regulations, but not like the word ghetto that we have today and all it means from World War II. This is way predating then in the 16th century. Behind me we have St. Mark's Basilica. These little horses are replicas. The originals were looted in the 4th century BC and are now kept inside for safekeeping. It is also called the Church of Gold. There's a staggering amount of gold leaf inside. including areas and walls covering 8,000 metres. How is that even possible? The church began construction in the 11th century and was completed in 1094. It was built to hold the remains of St. Mark himself, which Russian smugglers brought from overseas because they believed that this should be his final resting place. The clock face behind me was built in the 15th century BC. It features the highest technology of its time, including a rare 24-hour clock face. It also keeps track of the moon phases and zodiac signs. You can see the sun right now on the 5, that's because it's 5 o'clock. When the clock strikes the o'clock, a little gold hammer and tongs come out and chime. Behind me you see St. Mark's Campanile, or bell tower. It has 5 bells inside and stands at a whopping 98 metres tall. You can also climb to the top for panoramic views of the city. It has had to be reconstructed twice over the years due to collapse. Most recently, in 2010, it was struck by lightning and it collapsed and rebuilt in the exact replica of its original state. Over the years, it served as the city's watchtower, bell tower, and also a lighthouse. Behind me you see Doge's Palace. Construction of the palace began in 1340 and the main Gothic facade took over 100 years to build. Since then there has been devastating fires and add-ons and renovations have taken place as well, adding to its construction time. Not only was it the palace for the Doge, which was the elected leader of Venice, but over the years it has also been used as a prison. Next I'm going to show you the Bridge of Sighs, which is nicknamed the Bridge of Sighs due to the prisoners being transported and seeing their last ever glimpse of Venice. The Bridge of Sighs connects Doge's Palace to the new prison. The new prison was built in 1589 and the Bridge of Sighs was built in 1600 till 1602. It took 2 years to build. It's nicknamed the Bridge of Sighs because prisoners being transported from judgment in Doge's Palace to the new prison were said to sigh at their last glimpse of Venice, possibly forever. Going to move out of the way because it's super busy here. It's made from white limestone. It's made from white limestone and there's a cute little saying that goes, if two lovers kiss underneath the bridge at sunset, then their love will be eternal. There are so many tourists here. Venice was founded in the 5th century and the first mention of this piazza was in the 9th century, so it's been around a freaking long time. This is also the only piazza in the whole of Venice. All of the other squares are called campos, so this is sure a special one. See these tiles on the ground as well? They were laid in the 17th century and they serve as a map leading to the centre of the square. It's a pigeon frenzy in this piazza. If you're a dog lover, come to Venice. They're everywhere. Dogs of Venice are having a great vacay. in Venice has come to an end. I'm heading to the airport and going to Romania. It's going to be a huge travel day. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm leaving now and I arrive at my final destination at 10 p.m. because I'm doing an airplane and then a bus as well to the next town, because Sinasoria, don't know if that's how you pronounce it, looks so beautiful. It's an Anglo-Saxon town in the north of Romania and I'm keen to check it out tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Next time I head to UNESCO protected medieval citadel of Shagashara in Romania.